Hi, this is Kim, and today I'm going to show you some spring decks. We've got spring in the air now, and I picked out some spring decks that I thought would be cool for spring. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 11 decks here for you, and we'll start with the Yonasiaos. I opened mine from the bottom because I don't like breaking the sticker. See if I can get it open. It's got beautiful colors in it. It reminds me of spring because it's got all the plants. Beautiful plants. Beautiful colors. I haven't learned how to read with it yet, but I'm going to get Google Translate out and help me along here. I love the artwork. And it does remind me of spring a lot. Can't wait to read with it. I missed the boat on this one and had to get it on eBay, and I know that she's not selling to the U.S. with the Stunning Tarot now, and I'm brokenhearted about that one. I have a friend who lives in Australia, and I'm going to possibly see if she can get it for me. If not, I'll maybe get it on eBay again. I don't know. But anyway, that's the Yonasiaos Tarot for a spring deck. That's my first choice. Up, I've got the Tarot Mystical Moments. And this one reminds me of spring because it's got a lot of plants in it. It's on a glossy cardstock. It's got a lot of like roses here, and it's just got a lot of plant material in it, and just reminds me of spring with all the greenery in it. It's a good reader. Haven't read with it in a little bit, but I remember it reads really well. Love the artwork. It's got a dreamy feel to it. Hangman there. Love the roses in that one. I've got a rose bush in my yard. It's called a knockout roses. I've got a lot of stuff blooming in my yard. That's the Tarot Mystical Moments. Next up, I've got the Victorian Fairy Tarot. And this has all the seasons in it, but it does have spring as well. Let's see if I can find some spring. There's the Ace of Spring. Hold on, Coco. Well, there's the Six of Spring. They'll kind of have a similar feel. There's the Ten of Spring. There's the Herald of Spring. The King of Spring. Let's see if I can find any more. I've got all the seasons in this deck. So these are winter, and there's a Four of Spring. Autumn. There's the Two of Spring. The Nine of Spring. This deck is gives you a good feeling for spring. It's the 7 of spring, 8 of spring, the Queen of spring. That's probably all of them. Yeah. That's the Victorian Fairy Tarot. Next up, I've got the Goblins and Gardens Tarot deck. This has got a lot of greenery in it. It reminds me of spring a lot. It comes with a little guidebook. Doesn't give you a whole lot of information, but gives you enough. Here's the backs, and it comes edged in a gold. But it's made from old, let's see, what is it again? Featuring artwork collaged together from Dungeons and Dragons book and modules. That's what it says on the back. It comes with a lot of greenery, which reminds me of spring. That reminds me of sweet peas. I don't know what those are called, but it looks like the blue sweet peas my husband had taken a picture of. He wanted to know if I wanted to put some in our yard. I don't think that's what that was, but it kind of looked like it. We've got some stuff blooming in our yard. Let's see, the hyacinth has bloomed, and the lilies, and let's see, daffodils, and see, I had a tiger lily bloom, and azalea, and my clematis, and some other lilies have started blooming. So we've got a lot blooming in the yard this spring. Oh, and the dogwoods have bloomed. So we got a lot coming up this spring. I love it. So all these decks that have all this greenery in it reminds me so much of spring. I'm excited to get out there in the yard and plant a garden. Next up, I've got the Soul Trees Ascension deck. I got this at a really cheap price. They called it an irregular deck, or imperfect. That's what she called it. It was $12. Here's the backs, and it was come edged in a purple. And it's got all the trees in it, which reminds me of spring. All the trees are in bloom now. These have beautiful trees in there. I love all the beautiful colors in this deck. Comes with a keyword like body, synchronicity. I love the colors, and this pairs really well with Lisa Papez's deck, Unicorn's Journey Tarot. But yeah, it pairs with a lot of decks really well, but I found it paired really well with her deck. Just the colors, they pop really well in this deck, and it seems to go with a lot of decks. But yeah, it reminds me of spring. All the bright, beautiful colors. And the one keyword gives you something to journal off of. I found that it gives me something to bounce off of, and something to journal about. I've been putting a lot into my journaling this year, and journaling from day to night, all day long, and it's helping me. When I use these oracle decks with the keywords like this, it helps me journal. So that was the Soul Trees Ascension. Up, we've got, what do they call this? The Botanica? I believe it's called Botanica. Kind of hard to get that open. It comes with some extras here. Comes with some postcards, 6 postcards. Let's see. Yeah, this comes with 6 postcards I've never used. Looks just like the tarot. They're beautiful. Comes with a little guidebook, which I have to use. Sorry, I gotta reposition here. I have to use it because of the symbols on the majors. It doesn't say what the majors are. It just gives you a little, oh, sorry, I'm probably not in frame here. Gives you a little bitty tiny symbol, and that's how you know what the majors are, and I don't know them by heart, so I have to look in the guidebook. But this one reminds me of spring because of all the flowers. And all the flowers I have blooming in my yard. This is gorgeous. I have to read it intuitively because you don't really get much. You get the little symbol at the top there to tell you what the card is. And I have to look them up every time. It's in order right now because I was studying it, trying to learn the symbols at the top. It's difficult. Some of them are pretty straightforward, but others are not. So I couldn't tell you what that was. That's the Wheel of Fortune. See, that one's pretty straightforward. What is it, Coco? My dog only wants attention when I'm trying to film. But anyway, yeah, it's got a matte cardstock. How do I get that one turned around here? Let's see. There we go. That's going to be the 4 cups. That's pretty simple. When you get into the minors, it's easier to identify what they are. It's just the majors that I have to look in the guidebook and see what the little symbol means. But yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. And it so reminds me of spring. With all the beautiful flowers. So that's, I believe it's called Botanica. Let me look on the guidebook and make sure. I don't want to give you the wrong name. Yeah, Botanica, I was right. Just wanted to make sure and be correct. In case you're interested in the deck at all. It's very, very affordable. It's not an expensive indie deck. Next up, I've got the Coastal Curiosities. It's a cute little deck. It's got plants on every card. So that's easy to see why it's for spring and gives you that spring vibe. Comes with a little keyword, a plant, a main item in there, an animal. Looks like a fruit or just a plant. Huh. I'm not sure. It comes with the online guidebook, a PDF. I haven't looked at it in a while. I just use the cards, but I know these little, like these little droplet things, they have a meaning as well. Like the little triangle, not triangles, what do you call those things? These shapes here, they have a meaning. Like the little flower deals here. But anyway, yeah, this gives me a spring vibe. I'm going to use it this spring. I'm going to look at the PDF guidebook. I had a hard time connecting with this at one time, but I'm going to give it another shot and see if I can't work with it and work with the keyword and try to journal with it some and look up all the meanings of everything on the card and see if that helps me. So that's the Coastal Curiosities Pocket Edition. Next up, I've got the Roots and Wings mini oracle deck. Here's the backs. I have not edged mine. This one's a good little deck to work with in spring. It just has a spring vibe to it. I don't know. It's not that it has a lot of plants or anything in it, which this one, you know, they do. Some of them do, but it just has a spring feel to it. I like reading with this deck. It's a good reader. I love the keywords on it. It's good to journal with as well. Gives you just enough to kick off from. Doesn't just give you the like a name of what's on the card. It gives you more than that. Like breath in that one. There's more than what's on the card there. Transformation. It goes deeper than what's on the card, I think. Seasons. Union. You could drive more out of that. Or I can. Inner vision. I just like it, and I think it goes deeper than what's shown on the card. Grounded. They're meaningful. To me, they are. But anyway, yeah, it's like a spring deck. Like breaking fresh. Like a rainbow is something fresh. There's another rainbow. A feather is something fresh, something new. It's symbolizing something new. You shed the old for something new to come into, you know, fruition. A sunrise, joy, just the newness of that, the freshness of that, of a new morning. So that's the Roots and Wings. That's the mini edition. What did I get? Yeah, the mini oracle. Next up, we have the Earth Blessings oracle cards. And this deck also has all the seasons in it. I can pick out the spring ones. It comes with a little guidebook. Let's see. I don't know if those are spring. I'll just turn them over here and see what I think is spring. I think that's spring. That could be spring. That. That could be spring. That could be. I could probably look on the back and tell. Can't tell if that's spring or summer. That could be spring. That could. That could. Comes with winter and fall, all the seasons. I think they had most of the spring ones at the front. So let's see. At that. And that. And that. And that. I love those things. I forget what you call them, though. I don't remember. And we have a lot of four-leaf clovers in our yard. That's what our ground cover is, mostly, is four-leaf clover and rock. We grow a lot of four-leaf clover. So that's the Earth Blessings Oracle cards, which reminds me of spring. I'm going to use this spring as well. Next up is Whispers of Healing. This one's got plants in all the cards. Just reminds me of spring with all the beautiful colors on the cards and everything's blooming. Everything's kind of purplish too. But yeah, it reminds me of my yard. Everything's in bloom and colorful and beautiful. The dogwood trees are extremely beautiful this year. They're all white right now in bloom. And we've got, there's another kind of tree that's in bloom right now. It's purple. We have a few of them in our yard. I think they're like a sweet pea, maybe? Or something like that. It blooms purple, and it's about the size of a dogwood. But I think they're wild. I don't remember. But they're purple like this deck. That's why it reminded me of it. So that's Whispers of Healing. Next, we've got Whispers of Love. And we got one more after this. Oh, sorry. Keep dropping the lid. Here's the backs, and it's edged in a gold. I think I edged it. I think it didn't come edged. This has a lot of in-bloom plants on it. And it comes with a... I didn't even show you that on the last deck. I'm so sorry. But it comes with like a keyword and then a sentence underneath it to help explain it. And then it comes with like an affirmational message in the guidebook. Kind of a positive message. Affirmational, if that's how you say it. Like slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. And then it would give you like a positive message in the guidebook. But yeah, these remind me of spring because of everything that's in bloom on the cards. And it's kind of a positive deck. Happy to see the positive in things and look to the positive. See, embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. And then as far as the guidebook goes, it would it would draw upon those words there and help you to accept that. That's a beautiful card. I love the flowers in it and the unicorns and the things in his hair. But yeah, this one's a good reader if you want a positive affirmational message. So that's the Whispers of Love. Last but not least, got the Fantastic Menagerie Tarot. Well, let me show you the backs. And then nothing on the edges. This one just has a spring vibe to it. It's got a lot of plants in it. Like this one here. Looks like spring to me. It just reads like spring. I don't know how to explain it, but it just gives me a spring vibe. Seven of Cups. I knew that was a Seven of Cups without even seeing it. But yeah, it just gives a spring feel to it. I don't know if it's because a lot of the cards, they're outside. They're outside and everything's green and bloom. Could be why. Like, look at this card here. Look at the frogs and just, everything's green. They're in the swamp. Here they're outside the tower. They seem to be outside in a lot of these cards. The Fool. Three of Cups. Well, they could be inside on that one. Two of Cups. There she's outside, the Empress. Anyway, it just has a springtime vibe to it. Look at the flowers are beautiful in this card. The World. I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards in this deck. Knight of Swords. It's a good reader. Comes as a good guidebook too. Well, yeah. It's real good. Helps explain what's going on. And look at all the greenery in that and the roses. So that's the Fantastic Menagerie. And that's the last of my spring decks. So what do you have on your spring deck list this year? Do you have any of the same ones that I had? Let me know in the comments, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed this. And I'll see you in the next one. Talk to you later. Bye.